You've got to give your pilots every opportunity to hone their skills, and that's where training comes in.
When I'm flying, I want every tool and technique there is available to use.
Los mecánicos y pilotos, todos estamos en el mismo equipo.
You tend to get a bit complacent over time, but we all have to take responsibility for doing our job and keeping safety at the forefront.
It's always best to learn from the manufacturer how to maintain their products. Who better to learn from?
When it comes to safety, there's no room for compromise.
In the business of flying, training and safety go hand in hand. The Bell Helicopter Training Academy has dedicated itself to that principle. We have a long heritage of innovative and effective helicopter flight and technical instruction that spans 6 decades. The Bell Training Academy was founded back in 1947. Since then, more than 100,000 pilots and technicians from over 120 countries have received training here. The Academy has occupied 5 different locations over the years, starting in Buffalo, New York, and moving to the Fort Worth, Texas area in 1953. Today, we are based at Alliance Airport in North Fort Worth. Here, we have a staff of 75 instructors, administrators, and management personnel. This modern facility combines the latest innovations in training technology, the skills of multimedia specialists, and a group of dedicated, highly competent instructors. Our promise to each BTA student is to ensure you achieve the optimum results from every training program we offer. And the Bell Training Academy is not confined to Fort Worth. Our instructors travel the world to work with Bell customers at their home bases. Pilot training involves a variety of subjects and training types. Students start in the classroom and progress through our flight training devices and then into the cockpit for flight. This training includes beginners, transition and refresher courses on all Bell commercial models. Our pilot rating courses cover the private rating and up. We also offer special pilot courses like Functional Check Pilot, Night Vision Goggle, and our new Professional Pilot Program, or P3. Here's an in-depth look at what's involved with each element of this training. Our classrooms are designed to seat up to 12 customers comfortably. Normal class size is small, though, due to the flight schedule. Multimedia presentations are used in most classes, and the amount of classroom time varies depending on the scope of the course. Flight training devices, or FTDs, are used to transition pilots from the classroom materials to practical aircraft flight procedures. The FTDs allow Bell to keep costs lower by focusing training that doesn't require an aircraft here. It's also an excellent transition for first-time pilots, allowing them to get very familiar with the flying regimes prior to actual flight time. This is also a good time to practice emergency procedures that cannot be conducted in an actual aircraft. Our flight training is performed at a 120-acre area just to the northwest of the Texas Motor Speedway. The practice area, or PA, has 3 runways and 5 pads, along with a 30-foot high landing platform. There is a 2,000-foot lighted north-south runway, an 850-foot north-south runway, and a 1,650-foot east-west runway. The Bell Training Academy uses a fleet of 8 helicopters, which include 3 206Bs, 2 206Ls, and 3 Model 407s. The Night Vision Goggle, or NVG class, is a good example of Bell's leadership in helicopter product support. We pioneered this training and have received students into the course from all over the world, representing a variety of agencies and mission types. The purpose of our NVG training is to familiarize the student with the use, design considerations, and operational applications of night vision goggles. Students gain first-hand knowledge of NVG capabilities and limitations. After successfully completing the operational check flight course, a pilot is qualified to conduct airworthiness inspection procedures for aircraft acceptance after maintenance, perform complete and limited functional ground run, hover, and flight checks, perform basic troubleshooting, fault isolation procedures, and understand how to properly use maintenance manuals and records.